Hi, I'm Deborah.
And I'm Lawrence.
And in this video, we're going to unbox the August 2020 BuddyBox. And it looks like the
theme
is
Color My Gray Day. And there's also a A6 print cutout and keep.
So BuddyBox is a mental health / self-care subscription box that is put out, created, whatever you want to call it, offered by the Blurt organization, which is a UK organization that advocates for mental health support. And as usual, we buy all the boxes ourselves so that we can be completely unbiased in our reviews. And that's all I can think of.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yep. Well, let's get into it. Sending you sunshine when the skies are gray. Hello, Deborah. Welcome to your August BuddyBox. We hope it brings a splash of color to your month. Remember, it's normal to be feeling a little mixed up, uncertain, or nervous at the moment. Sure, it's great. Things are getting back to quote-unquote normal, but it also brings worries. Worry about whether we're going to do the right thing, or whether we're doing the right thing. Nervousness about getting reacquainted with the world again. And the underlying sense that things have
Irrevocably.
I know that word. I just can't pronounce it. Irrevocably changed. You aren't the only one feeling this way. It's okay to take things slow and tiptoe. It's not that hot.
Okay, well, it is for me.
And tiptoe back out into the world rather than sprint. Take your time and try to focus on the good stuff, no matter how small, from the Blurt team.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, well, with the sun shining, friends and family reuniting. They shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm not really
Is the
sure.
quarantine lighter in the UK? Our anxieties can make us feel lonely and isolated. Just as we were getting used to our quieter, slower paced routines, we've gotten to readjust and readapt to the noise of the outside world, and the idea of returning to a busy office or dealing with a busy tube carriage might feel slightly overwhelming. Yeah, you can tell it's the UK because they use the word tube.
Yeah.
August's BuddyBox is here to help you do just that, packed with comforting and joyful products to cheer you up and hold your hand as you step back out into the world. We'll remind you to continue carrying out time for self-care as you gently reacquaint yourself with normality whilst injecting sunshine back into your days.
Well, they had to plan these boxes ahead of time, so maybe they were just like hoping that things would be back to normal.
Okay, this is interesting.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Felt craft kit, French
cool.
hen.
That's nice.
So it includes stuffing, sheets of stuff, and thread.
That's what it ultimately looks like.
I don't know if it includes needles.
Well, it says everything you need.
Oh, yeah, this seems like more your style.
Yeah. Instructions felt. Okay, so it's not felting. So this is the stuffing stuff. And then this is like the embroidery thread that you use to decorate it. So that's nice. That's kind of like something that could probably be done in maybe an afternoon, maybe a long afternoon. But, how
about you do it today, and for the photo you usually take of it, we can take a picture of the finished product.
Because I don't have time.
Have fun with that.
I don't have time.
Have fun with that, Mom.
I don't have time.
Okay. Unfortunate.
But it's very nice looking. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
I like it when they put craft stuff in.
Next we have lavender and bergamot organic oil lip balm. Let's see.
I'm once again confused that there is nothing about the artist. Are they using the same artist, but they're not like
they're
not spotlighting the artist?
Okay, I'm somewhat confused. Okay, that opens the top to show that.
Yeah.
But then you open the side to actually get the product out.
Yeah.
You know more about that stuff than I.
Lady Muck Organic Oil Lip Balm. It's got shea butter, sunflower seed oil, beeswax, jojoba oil, hemp seed oil, and flavoring. Artwork by Peter Andrews. And it says, a charity presenting the artistic talents of adults living with learning disabilities. So, what it smells like is it smells kind of like my first aid balm that I use, or that I make. It's nice. I'm not sure if I would want.
I don't know how that would like taste on your lips.
That's kind of what I'm thinking of. So honestly, I'm not sure. Lavender and bergamot. It's not necessarily something I would want to taste. It tastes fine.
I wouldn't want to taste that on my lips.
It smells fine, but I would be more inclined. This actually, the ingredients of lavender and bergamot are somewhat similar to what I use on my antiseptic, like my healing balm. I'd probably be more inclined to use that as a healing balm. I mean, because the ingredients are good quality. I mean, they're high quality and everything. It's just, I mean, and probably some people would like the smell, but to me it just smells a little antiseptic. That may be because the ingredients are similar to what I use. You can't really smell the lavender very well.
Yeah,
You smell the bergamot more.
I really would not, like, I lick my lips a lot, and I wouldn't want to be constantly tasting that.
Yeah, I mean, it's citrusy, but not in the way of like orange or lemon that might taste good. It's citrusy, but I don't know. It may be just a matter of personal taste, probably, but it's not. I probably would not use that on my lips, just because the taste I don't think would be really great.
I would not like it.
Yeah.
Anyways, next.
Like if I do, sorry to interrupt you. Like when I did lavender lip balm, I did lavender and vanilla. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But to put the lavender and citrus together, I'm sure some people would like it. It's just not my thing.
Next we have raw halo. I'm dumb. Dark and salted caramel, organic raw chocolate, vegan, dairy free, vegan. Organic, dark, 76% raw chocolate, natural caramel flavor, and pink Himalayan salt. Isn't that like stupidly expensive, but it's not any better than normal salt? If I remember correctly?
I know there is a difference, and
I think it's negligible if I remember correctly from what I've done research on.
It may actually have a different nutritional makeup.
Isn't it like 20 times more expensive than usual salt?
It's pretty expensive.
Yeah. Feel good vibes. Oh dear God. At Raw Halo, we believe chocolate should make you feel good. That's why we make our organic raw chocolate from ethically sourced, plant-based ingredients and wrap our bars in sustainable, plastic-free packaging. Cool.
I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate.
Neither am I. Yeah, I'd like to preface.
I mean, it's better for you, and obviously it couldn't be vegan if it was milk chocolate, but.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate. But I like caramel.
You have to like dark chocolate to like this. Not really tasting caramel, like a tiny bit. But the dark chocolate is pretty overpowering.
Yeah, no, I do not like this at all.
And the other thing is...
Come on, man. You ruined something with caramel in it.
To make real caramel, you have to use dairy.
Yeah. This has ruined...
It's probably good if you're vegan and you can't have milk chocolate and you can't
Don't
have
be vegan because this is not a good alternative.
And you can't have caramel with dairy in it. Then this is probably a good thing to have.
No, it isn't. It tastes horrid.
I do feel that the dark chocolate really overpowers the.
It's still in my mouth.
It's pretty strong. He's actually gargling.
It tastes disgusting. That's why. I do not want that taste in my mouth.
Here's the thing to bear in mind. We're not vegan. We like sugar. We unfortunately eat way too much sugar. So our palates are much more in tune with something that's a lot sweeter.
I guarantee you.
Probably has dairy in it, fat, stuff like this. So
well,
we're not the audience for this.
I guarantee you, even people who have like no sugar diets like you used to, they will hate that.
I don't taste the caramel.
Not
and
at all.
To be honest, I didn't really taste the salt.
I felt the crunch of the salt between my teeth, but
again,
that's about it.
I don't think we're the audience for this.
It tastes absolutely disgusting. I just want to say that
we're not the audience for this. So this is definitely for vegans and for people who like dark chocolate to taste like dark chocolate, not like anything else.
You're such a sunbeam.
Oh, so I guess it's
this is just an empty card. So
yeah,
they just want you to send this to somebody. There's also a recycled paper, presumably envelope, whatever.
So I guess it's share the love with someone else.
Cool.
So if you got this box as a gift, you'd be able to have a card to send to the person who sent it to.
Huh. We have a thankfulness log. Oh, okay. It's the same.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's the same sheet on every page. Thankfulness log. Hold on. Let me read out each section. Each of these has space to write. In this moment I feel... Oh, there's the date. This moment I feel. Today I feel thankful for. A thank you I would like to give today. Today's positive affirmation. I am blank. A few things I want to remember about today, and something that made me smile today was... I think this is pretty good if you struggle with that kind of thing, especially.
Yeah. So we did a video about does gratitude help with depression? And I think it doesn't help with severe depression because it's kind of hard to be thankful at all. But I think especially during this time for people who are somewhat depressed that aren't normally depressed, I think this is probably a good exercise. That's for when we're going to cut my hair.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, that ought to be interesting. Okay, so then we have the zine.
And you can deal with that.
And it says, in this month's zine, I've changed, but it feels like everyone else is going back to normal and living kindfully. So it says, hello. When we're feeling gray and bleak, it often seems like the world around us has become muted to match. It's the opposite of wearing rose-tinted glasses. Just as rose-tinted glasses portray the world as better than it actually is, our gray-tinted glasses make the world seem worse than it actually is. They hide and turn down the sharp colors of joy and fun. So that's basically depression.
Yeah.
These gray glasses aren't that effective, though. They aren't your super polarized, anti-glare, no reflection, extra dark glasses. They cast a gray tint on things, but they don't hide them completely. And if we look extra hard for joy, we can find it. Besides, we don't need to just wait for joy to find us or make itself known. We can create joy for ourselves by doing the smallest of things. So that's part of the introductory thing. And then here's the article. I've changed, but it feels like everyone else is going back to normal. And, oh, that's a pretty photo. And living kindfully. We've all heard of living mindfully, consciously, and conscientiously, but we might not have heard of living kindfully, which could be because it's a word we made up. And it's about kindness, which we've talked about. I've talked about since you were a lot younger, as being kind of an unappreciated trait or activity or outlook. That it's, remember I used to talk to you about how important it is to be kind to other kids. And I do think it's something that is really underappreciated, especially in the U.S. where, the idea of getting ahead and, succeeding, kind of a lot of times means you're putting yourself first. Yeah. And that doesn't really lead to thinking about other people or being kind.
Not particularly, no.
Yeah. Again, I'm puzzled at the lack of information about the artist. I really liked that, and the spotlighting the artist. I don't know if that has something to do with the pandemic. I have no idea. Probably not. But I liked this box. I didn't like it as much as the last couple ones we had. Mainly, again, partly because of this is
I
not,
despise
that was not
that.
to our taste. The thankfulness log, I think, is a good idea. I think that's a lot like that that log they had last. What was a naked planner? Which you even expressed some interest in trying out. I think
I never did.
I didn't. I knew you didn't. I think the craft kit is a great idea because there certainly are a lot of people who are still.
I want
at
to check
home.
if there's a needle in there. Keep talking, but
And the lip balm I think is great in every way except for putting on your lips. So in other words, this actually is good.
There is a
for,
needle.
Oh, okay. This
My
actually
curiosity is satiated.
is good for skin, like damaged skin and stuff, like burns and things like that, like mild burns and mild scrapes. And again, that again is a matter of taste. Like Lawrence and I wouldn't really like this on our lips, but there probably are a bunch of other people who would. So that's just us, and again, it's completely subjective. But I think in general, this is another box that I would be totally that would make me feel totally comfortable in saying I would send a BuddyBox to a friend.
Yeah.
Again, the quality is fantastic. I mean, this is, just if you think about it, the quality of this log, this is something you'd find in a nice stationery store. So this isn't like this, everything, the paper and, even like the gold foil and the, everything is high quality, and clearly the chocolate, even though we didn't like it, it's high quality.
I hated it. I absolutely hated it.
This is high quality. So again, if you sent this to someone, it would be, it would be a nice kind of somewhat luxurious, high quality box you'd be sending them, and it would, I think, brighten their day.
Yeah, even if they hate the chocolate.
Yeah. Well, they could eat it knowing it was actually good for them. How's that? What did you think, other than the chocolate? Because I know we know your opinion on that.
I thought this was a pretty good box. A good box. It's consistent with what BuddyBox has put out before.
Yeah.
In terms of quality, I think it's cohesive. It has a theme.
Yeah.
And that's largely expressed through the little cards that they have on the top of the box. But the items still do have some form of cohesion with the theme.
Yep. And the zine also, a thankfulness log goes along with kindfulness, the idea of kindfulness. And, again, they have to plan these, I would think, a minimum of 2 months out, probably more like 3 months. So 3 months ago, it's kind of hard to know exactly what was going to be going on now. And I guess, so anyway.
Just a reminder, we'd like to plug the Discord. The link is in the description. And it's a place for people to come talk about mental health. It's completely. We intend it for it to be a safe place where people can talk with each other or, find resources to help. And yeah, the link is in the description. Anyways, we hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can leave a like. If you want to say anything at all, you can leave it in the form of a comment. And if you would like to see more of this, you can subscribe. But in any case, we hope that you have a nice day.
Take care.